Why the weather's nice today, mind. Feels like a summer's day, it doesn't feel like we're still in February. So what I'm doing, down Space to Grow, see a church in the background there. It's going to be what's called coppicing. So people have been coppicing trees, shrubs and stuff like that for millennia. Pretty much started out when somebody realised when they felled a tree for say firewood or something like that, started regrowing like little shoots off it. Best example, or most famous, just looking around to make sure nobody's watching this because I feel weird, was the tree at Sycamore Gap that was felled a couple of years back. So that started putting new shoots out, so technically the tree wasn't killed, it was just felled. The same happens to sort of your corylus, your sambucus, and this one here. So flip the camera on. This is a buddleia, or butterfly bush. As you can see, I started hacking it back with just a handsaw, but it's a little bit of a chunky boy. Hasn't been pruned or cut back severely in about 10 years, and you can see it's getting really leggy, loads of dead crap growth on it. So what I'm doing, got my big boy pants on, I've got my chainsaw with us, so we're going to get this lad coppiced. What that'll mean, let's get these wild roses out of the way, is that I'm going to be taking it back. It's going to look like I've killed it essentially, but saying that I may pollard it depending on what the growth's like once I get in. So the difference between pollarding and coppicing: coppicing you fell it, just leaving the stump. Pollarding you leave it slightly higher. I'm thinking now of getting in a bit closer there, because last time I was down it was raining. I think I'm going to pollard it instead, just so we do get a bit more growth this summer, because the beehives just behind that fence there, and they absolutely love it. I'll get the saw started in this absolutely boiling weather, and we can have a look. Tap this down on camera, hopefully don't kill myself. Back in a minute. Sorry little bees, it's gonna get loud. I'll leave you alone soon, alright? Yeah, the rest of that, bit tall, will be finished off with a handsaw. So it's a little bit unsafe. I have a chainsaw above my head. Show you it when it's finished. Right, so it's been pruned, handsaw and chainsaw. Bring you back for the final couple of cuts, because the more you cut in, the more disease that you do see. Now I'll walk you through my reasoning on why I've pruned it this way, so you can do it in your own garden. Tell you what, it's warm work. So yeah, there's the buddleia. Like I say, I went for a pollard instead of a full coppice because I want to get some flowers on this season. Best to do these. Like the tree has already woken up because I've had quite a warm and damp winter. But it's best to do it before the trees are like fully awake while they're still dormant. Just to avoid introducing sort of any nasties into the sap like fungus, bacteria, that type of thing. So we should, once it's healed over, get loads of nice flowers on. So the bench is going back there. I've got a bit of cleaning up to do. I've also got this stand of cherry trees I'm wanting to thin out as well. So I'm thinking while I'm here with a chainsaw I might get them done. They won't coppice though. Once they're down, they're down. I'd love to get rid of that Cotoneaster, but people like it apparently. It's good for bonsai plant, but it just tax our. But I think if I thin those out because we get too much shade and you can see like the narcissus and stuff are trying to come up there and it's too dark for them. Aye. Happy coppicing or pollarding. If you're using the chainsaw, please make sure you're wearing the correct PPE and you're not an idiot with it, because I know lads who have lost arms, legs, fingers, all sorts. If you're scared of using it, don't use one, because like I say, they are really dangerous. I've cut myself once and it was when I was sharpening. It took a hell of a lot of super glue to fill my finger up. So aye, take care. Happy gardening. Probably best doing it with loppers in the hand, so cheers in a bit. Right, and there's just a little one at the end. Took about 6-7 new growth trees out that self-seeded. Massively opened the area up. So there's some. Is that arum coming up at the back? Aye, it is. I just opened the area up a bit so we'll get more light in, get more plants growing and that. This is more like a woodland edge area, so I wanted to keep some shady bits, because that sambucus I was going to take a bit of him back, but he's already starting to come into leaf, so I don't really want to touch him. But aye, they'll be fine, as they've just been felled. A little bit of pruning back on some of them, but a couple of cuts isn't going to hurt them. It's like, you know, that'd happen in nature if a deer was walking past and thought, you know, you look tasty. You got to lose a bit of bark or a couple of limbs. But aye, it's the end of the chainsaw. It's space to grow, community garden in Sunderland. Cheers everybody.